You're live.
Okay, we're back. Back on Friday for What's New here at Always in Stitches in Noblesville, Indiana. And boy, do we have a lot to share today. Whew! Those inventory people have been busier than busy. First of all, I want to show you this. I'm not sure if you guys realize we have a full embroidery section here in the shop. I mean, it's filled with books and projects and all kinds of things for hand embroidery. And here's something we just got in. It's from French General. Can they see that, Peter?
Uh-huh.
It's from French General, and it's a pre-printed panel that you could just do all kinds of embroidery practice. Look at the fun stitches. And then you could make them into things like pillows, project bags, frameable art. You could do all kinds of things with them. Isn't that pretty? It comes in blue. So you've got blue work, or it comes in red. They're both exactly the same. Here's the red one. It's my favorite. Blue is not my favorite color, but I bought the red one. And here's the blue one. And it is printed on this delicious linen. I wish you could feel it. If you come into the store, make sure you go back to it's back by the yarn department, across from the cross stitch department, but it's our embroidery department. And it's got some really nice things if you've not ever visited that part of the shop.
Somebody's saying that would make a great Christmas gift for a stitcher to make or already finished.
Yeah. Awesome. And if you got it as a little kit, you could buy like the pearl cotton or some floss and get them a package of needles and, you know, make a little kit out of it. That would be awesome, wouldn't you think? I'd like to get that for Christmas.
That would be fun.
And speaking of across the street from the cross stitch department, we've got tons of new cross stitch patterns. Here's a new book, Modern Folk Art Cross Stitch. Isn't that fun?
Wow.
Yeah, and look at some of the projects here.
Let me get up there.
I love those little coin purses. We have the hardware for those little coin purses.
Oh, let me get down to the coin purses.
Aren't they pretty?
Those are cool.
Yeah, I love those.
For your stitching money.
Uh-huh. And then there's these new bags. And I think these bags are... It's So Emma, and they're like mesh. They're like a plastic mesh, and this company has designed, Shepherd's Bush, I love them. They've designed this little, can you see from the glare, or do you want me to take it out?
No, you have it tilted just perfect.
Okay, it says stitch, and you can stitch that on your stitching bag to put your stitching stuff in. So stitch with your stitching on a stitching bag.
To put your stitching stuff in.
To put your stitching stuff in.
So would you be getting stitchy with it?
I'd be getting stitchy with it, man. Here's a little sampler. Look, here's the original one.
Wow.
Look at that.
Oh, wow.
And then look at this. And they've shown it on this orange fabric and then on the neutral fabric. Isn't that interesting?
Bloom. That is cool.
Isn't that interesting? I find that very interesting. Okay, here's a new one from Jeanette Douglas Designs. I love that. Here's a Sweet Wing Studio, Harvest Glory. Harvest Glory. Oh, here's one that says, Give Thanks. And that looks like a pretty quick stitch, really. If you did one of those symbols a night, you could have that done in a week or so. Isn't that pretty?
It's got a pie, a pumpkin.
Grapes. Everything that you're thankful for. Here's a fun one. Some more Jeanette Douglas Designs. Love that. Okay, now, I'm all about the Quakers. Quaker Designs.
It's a spooky Quaker.
This is the spooky Quaker. Isn't that fun?
Yeah. The pumpkins with the spiders.
I know. I love that.
That's cool.
And it's not very big. 81 wide by 117 high. So that'd be a couple nights stitch. That'd be fun. Oh, I think this is really pretty.
Gather. That is a nice one.
Is that nice?
Love the color of the frame on that.
I do too. We have some nice frames here in the shop. I don't know if we have that size or not, but anyway, here's another one. I think this is pretty. Look at how cute that is, White Christmas.
Oh, look at that little penguin.
Isn't he fun?
And that little reindeer.
Yeah. Yeah, little ornaments for your tree. Or if you're in an ornament exchange, 4 designs right there. I love these. I love these.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Pineberry Lane.
Oh my goodness.
Isn't that so cute?
Yeah.
I'm working on right now I'm working on the Jack-O-Lantern Jubilee by Brenda Gervais. It's coming together pretty good. Okay, here's another one. Love Thy Neighbor. That's nice. There's a little puppy dog in there. Okay, here's another one by Jeanette Douglas. She's been busy, hasn't she, that Jeanette?
She has been. Very productive this year.
Uh-huh. And then here's one of my favorites, because I love acorns. Acorn Farm Truck. Isn't that sweet?
That's really cool.
Yeah,
I love
I love
seeing
that.
all the detail that they put into those.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Now,
Lots of
next
detail.
we
What
have
do we got? What do we got?
needle punch or punch needle. 2 new patterns by So Cherished. Hanging with My Peeps. And Garden Gals November.
And I just purchased the
Hanging with My Peeps?
Hanging with My Peeps, the sheep pulling the cart with the bunny rabbit and the chicks in it.
So get busy doing that so we can have a store sample, okay?
Okay.
And then we got 3 new wool patterns. I'm going to save the best one for last. By So Cherished. This one's Liberty. This will be Peter's favorite because it's got sheep in it. This is Wool Barn.
A wool barn. Love it.
And then this one's my favorite. Look at this little foxy guy. He's the fall guy. That's pretty funny, don't you think? The fall guy.
Yeah. I thought you made that up, and then
No.
I saw that's what it's called. The fall guy.
Isn't that cute, though?
Blame it on the fox.
I know. And we've got a whole bunch of new fabric on order, cross-stitch fabric, but it hasn't come in yet. So,
Ooh, so stay tuned.
Yeah, I think that they're having trouble getting the linen, the raw linen, and then they have to dye it and all that. So I'm looking forward to that. But some very exciting news.
What?
You remember that quilt sew-along that we're going to do?
Something about a ribbon?
Ribbon runs through it.
Yes.
The one that I just simply think is delicious and gorgeous.
Yes.
I got my teacher's kit today. My
What?
sampler kit today.
What?
Would you like to see the fabric?
And you're at work working instead of like leaving early to go quilt it?
I know. I can't wait to get my hands on it and get it started cutting. But anyway,
Well, let's
if you'd
see
like
it.
to see it,
Yes.
I have it. I can show it to you.
Show and tell.
I'll show you the quilt first. Remember
Okay.
this?
I do.
And the fabrics by Marcus Fabrics, they make the best. Judy Rothamal, she's like the creme de la creme when it comes to reproduction fabrics. She just does a marvelous job. And so, I just happen to have
Oh, look at
a
that.
small selection here. Now, I don't want to get them out of line too bad because I don't know if they're stacked in...
If they're used in the order in which you
In
received
the order.
them.
Yeah, that's it, the order. But look at this.
Hold on, let me turn the
They
camera
might be
down.
labeled. I feel like, nope, no label.
Okay, there's that one.
Look at that.
Wow.
Look at that.
Oh, that's cool. Now that's a fun print.
Now that's a
got
little bit larger
That's really
print.
neat. I
Isn't
love
that
how it
pretty?
has all the colors of the fabric line.
I
in
know,
it.
that's your blender right there.
Wow.
I know, I love that. Oh, this one's one of my, this is close to being my favorite there.
I see a lot of green in it.
It's beautiful. Beautimous.
It's a cool pattern.
This is the border fabric, but some of it's going to go in the blocks, I think.
That's the border. I love that.
That's going to be the border fabric. Isn't that
nice.
Spectacular?
Yeah.
Now, this, I think, may be my favorite fabric in the whole line.
This one here?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's got the purpley, grayish purpley. It's got the soldier blue. It's got this teal yumminess, and then it's got the green. Ugh. I just think that is so pretty. And then here is kind of the rose tone.
Oh, I like the rose.
Uh-huh. Now here's that print again, only with the red and the green.
Red.
Oh, isn't that yummy? And then this one is
the green.
So beautiful. But that's not all.
What?
Nope, that's not all.
Wait, that's all,
There's
right?
there's another whole
Oh my goodness.
bundle here. Let me take the ribbon off. Even the ribbon's pretty, don't you think?
Yeah.
Look at how pretty it came all stacked. Love it. Okay, now some of the fabrics, the patterns are the same, but the fabric, it's a different color.
Mm.
So that we had that in green in the last bundle. Look at that.
Oh, that's neat.
Oh, I love that. Now here's that one that we had. It was light background and we had it in the teal background, but there it is in kind of the, I'd say the mustardy, not really mustard unless it's horseradish mustard or whatever. Now here's that other print in the purple. Look at that. You don't really think of purple when you think of Civil War, but there are a lot of this muted purple color in Civil War reproductions.
Oh, that's cool.
Isn't that pretty?
I haven't seen any of these type of prints before, so I'm really enjoying
You haven't?
this.
This is just beautiful, beautiful reproduction fabrics. Now this is another one of my favorites.
I like
this
that one.
blue-green,
Yeah, I like that one
tealy. Oh, that's just delicious. And here's a nice red.
Oh, that's a cool pattern.
Isn't that neat? Now see what I mean by the patterns are the same, but they're in different colorways. Look at that.
Wow.
See the same pattern, but different colorways. I don't want to get them out of order, so I'm going to put that one back in there. And then there's that. And then the big border again. And then this is the backing. And I think
background or backing?
Oh, this may be the background.
I think that's the background.
The background. It probably is the background. You're right, Peter.
That's
Because the backing's
nice.
108-inch backing.
That's a great background.
And the backing is this, only in tan. Yeah.
That's my favorite right there.
Is that it? That's the border. So that's
that
the big
border.
focus border.
Let me go over there and show them the border again.
Okay. The picture, you mean?
Give them a close up.
Yeah. Isn't that just yummy?
It's funny when you see this pattern, you can't appreciate all the beautiful prints that are in it.
And you know what? The pattern looks really intimidating, but it's not going to be that bad.
Why is
It's going to
that?
be one block at a time. But look at this. Here's 8 blocks all the same. See that?
I just wish there was somebody I could have show me how to do it.
You do?
I do.
I would love to show you how to do it. I'm going to have a Facebook page where you can sew along with me. Did you know that?
I'm so excited.
I know. We're going to release the details later on about how you can get into the Facebook page. Or maybe when you get your kit, there's going to be a letter in there that's going to tell you,
so you buy
when it starts.
So part of buying the kit from Always in Stitches is you get to have access to a private Facebook group in which you're going to do a tutorial.
A sew along with Dawn.
Sew along with Dawn.
Yeah. And we only have 8 kits left.
8 spots. Wow.
Yeah, only 8 kits left. So, and when they're done, when those are sold, then
It's done.
we're sold out. We've reordered this fabric line twice or 3 times. I can't remember. We started out with 5 kits. Cappy says, "Oh, if you could just sell 5 kits." we're not really used to having Civil War fabric here at Always in Stitches. It's a new thing for them. And so when I came to work here, I said, oh, I love Civil War fabrics. Can we get some Civil War fabrics? Well, we have some. Yeah, 5 molds. Okay, so that's not Civil War fabric a selection. Let's get a selection. So we've been ordering more and more Civil War, and now we have a whole wall of Civil War fabrics. So I'm excited about that. But we started out, Cappy said, if I could sell 5 kits, I said, Cappy, you better buy more than 5 kits. Oh no, if you can sell 5 kits, we'll order more. Well, you know, we're like on our 3rd order. So so we're going to stop at, after we sell these 8 more kits that we have. I guess that's the end. We're not going to order more. So hurry in or get on our, what's it called, orders, our Facebook page. No, our website. That's where you want to go, is our website. I knew I would figure it out sooner or later.
Website,
the website,
classes,
orders.
kits, and clubs.
Oh.
You go to our website, and then there's a tab that says classes, kits, and clubs.
Okay.
Scroll down to the bottom, and it'll have the ribbon runs through it.
Okay. And that's where they can purchase the kit from?
That's
or
where
do
they
have
can
to go to
purchase it from
orders?
online. Nope, that's where they can purchase it online.
Okay.
Or if the website wouldn't be as comfortable or as easy for them, they can call, and Jennifer can do it over the phone. Or if they just want to send an email and have Jennifer, you know, reach out to them by the email. But the absolute best way to make sure that you get yours, the fastest and the best way is just to go online, do it, because then it's already taken out. It's set aside for you. You don't have to wait for somebody to get back to you.
Awesome.
The weekend's coming up, so Jennifer doesn't work till next week.
Next
So
Monday.
we'll probably be sold out by the end of the weekend.
Okay, so yeah, we had a lady come in.
Is this a difficult pattern? Somebody's asking.
Okay, it is. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, it's gonna be time consuming. You know, it's gonna take a little of your time. But as far as being hard, it's not. If you know how to do a flying geese and a half square triangle, you're set. Okay. Now the other one, the blue one, what's it? Emma, we talked about Emma. It's our batik one. That's not going to start until way into next year, like May or something like that. It's just a little bit more intense, but only because it's going to be doing some foundation piecing. And if you've never done foundation piecing, you might find that a little challenging. But I'm going to walk you through it step by step by step. And if you watched my favorite color is Moda videos, you know that I just kind of pretend like you know nothing. Zero zippo. Your mind is a clean slate. A chalkboard that's just been erased.
A blank canvas.
A blank canvas. And I will take you through step by step by step, I promise. And it will not be hard. It looks hard, and I'm telling you, when you get it done, it is going to be an heirloom. It's going to be one of those things you're going to be so proud of when you get it done that you're going to say, oh, this has got to be passed down in my family. You'll want to put a label on the back of it, and it's just going to be one of those things. So
now that you mention it,
yes.
Becky Weiss says, all I have done is the Moda with you.
Oh, well, see, this is a great second one. That's why we chose it, because it's a great second quilt to make, a great second kit to have. It's going to be, of course, you can see it's a lot more points. So accuracy is going to be, you know, stressed. But that's what I'm all about. I'm all about the accuracy and showing you how to get it.
So if I want to get a quilt, knock something out quick so I can give it as a gift, this probably isn't the quilt.
No, you're not going to get this one done in a weekend.
But if I want something where I just want to enjoy the journey and savor, you know, making the half square, the blocks, and just know that this is going to be in this family for, you know, the next 150 years, then this is the quilt for me.
Yes, this is the quilt where you're going to say to yourself, okay, I'm going to take this one block at a time, one step at a time. I'm going to learn these blocks, and they'll be in my arsenal for the next step and the next step and the next step. So you're building your skills as you go. The Moda, my favorite color is Moda, was the basic fundamental quilt to start with. Big pieces. These pieces are a little bit smaller, so that's, you know, a little bit more of a challenge to build your skills with. It's not that it's hard. It's just that when you get smaller, you have to be more accurate. So,
which you'll teach them.
But I'm here for you.
Yeah.
I'm here for you. World?
Dawn's your resource. Dawn is your quilting resource.
So it's going to be, I'm going to enjoy it because I love the fabric so much. So playing with this fabric is going to be such a joy for me. So that's the one thing I'm going to get out of it, okay? If you're at the point where you need to build your skills, this is the second step in that. How's that sound, Peter?
I think that's perfect. I think if you were to buy this and figure it out on your own with minimal quilting knowledge, it would be next to impossible.
No.
But, no, I said without.
Without.
Okay. Meaning you got a kit, okay, I'm going to open this up and tackle this.
It's very intimidating.
But I can tell you from the hundreds of videos that I've done with Dawn on sewing and quilting, she takes you step by step, and it empowers you to be able to be confident and have the knowledge that's required to tackle those blocks and do it well.
Exactly. So if you go into it thinking it's impossible, it's going to be impossible. If you go into it thinking, I'm just going to do it one step at a time and follow what Dawn says, and I can rewind and watch it as slow as I want, or I can zoom through the parts that I already know about. That's what's so good about having it on video, okay? And on Facebook, you can come back and do it you can watch it time and time and time again until you get it. And then if you still have questions, we're just a phone call away, you see? So we're right here, available for you anytime you need help.
Or what if somebody runs into a snag? Can they bring their block in on a day that you're here?
Certainly. Even if I'm not here, probably anybody on the staff will be able to help them because we're all very well educated here on staff, and we're all willing to help. So I would encourage you, if you love the fabric, if you love the pattern, don't be intimidated by it. If you have the desire, I used to always tell my beginning students, anybody can do anything they want if they have the desire. You just have to have the desire. Now me, I would never, ever, ever in a million years be able to play the piano. Why? Because I don't have the desire. My husband plays the piano. If I want to hear piano music, I just have him play the piano. I don't need to learn to play the piano. I don't want to learn to play the piano. Could I learn to play the piano? Yes, I could. If I put my mind to it, and if I had the desire to learn to play the piano, I could do that. But I don't. But I have the desire to learn to quilt, and so I did. I taught myself to quilt. I had quilting friends along the way who helped me quilt. My friend Tammy helped me immensely learn how to quilt. I watched videos. I am learning all the time. Cappy and I were talking the other day. If you watch a video and you learn one thing, it just adds to your little notebook of knowledge that you can pull back on anytime that you're making a block, you think, oh yeah, I did that, I remember that now. It's going to be one of those things in doing these blocks that you're going to say when you come against another quilt pattern, oh yeah, we did that back there, oh yeah, I can do that, I know how to do that, you see. And so it's a building process. It's not that I know everything. I don't know everything. If I don't know it, I go out and I find somebody who does know it and I learn from them. So I hope that's what you'll do here with us, you know. And even if you do know a lot of stuff, I'm hoping we can give you some hints and tricks along the way that'll make your quilting life easier and more fun. So I hope you'll come and join us. Did we have other things that are new here in the shop, or are we just going to talk about this?
We have, from Free Spirit, a new line of, I think it's called Falling Leaves fabric.
You want to go see it?
It's colorful. It's beautiful. It's
Well, let's go see it.
amazing. Okay.
Let's go see it.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to put Betty in charge of looking after all my stuff here, Betty, okay?
Deborah.
Deborah. Sorry, I'm calling Deborah Betty.
You have to.
All my stuff right there.
You have to secure the fabric so nobody walks off with it.
On it.
All right.
Otherwise,
Dawn will be ribbon running towards it because she'll be so upset. Okay. So, hey, here's our Civil War wall. Remember I was talking to you about the Civil War wall?
Love that wall.
Yeah, and look, here's some pre-cuts that we have. So we're really doing our job in building that up. So don't miss out on that, okay? You're going to show me where this new fabric is?
If I can find it.
Okay.
To be honest with you, I didn't see where they put it. I just know it's out here.
Oh, somebody will be able to show it to us.
Yeah.
Help us with that.
Oh,
Hello.
I think it's there. It is. Right here.
Oh.
But you have to.
It doesn't really look like fall.
Well,
it just looks like the color wheel.
The funny thing is, when you look at it, yeah, but get out a bolt.
Okay.
Pick up a bolt and look at the print.
One.
Look at that texture.
Wow. Is that kind of like a butterfly back in there or a flower or something? You know, it kind of looks like when we used to Mod Podge things together.
Yes.
Oh, that is so pretty.
But all the prints are different, so grab a different one.
Are you kidding me?
No,
this
each
one's a
print's
little
different.
bit bolder.
Uh-huh.
Let's go down here.
Okay.
Let's look at this one. Ooh, leaves. This reminds me of, remember when you used to take typewriter paper? Do they even still make typewriter paper? I don't know. But anyway, it was like thin, like onion skin paper. And you would put leaves in them, and then you put them in a press.
I didn't do that.
Are you kidding? And then it would leave color on the papers. And then you could glue the papers onto things. That's what this reminds me of. That is really nice. Yeah, it looks like the color wheel here, doesn't it?
Sure does.
Just like the color wheel. I know. Anything else new?
That's it.
I was talking about typing paper. Remember when you used to take onion sheet paper, whatever that was called, and you would press a leaf and put it in a press, a flower press, and then
put it in a book.
Oh well, yeah. Right.
I put it in a phone book.
In the big family Bible.
Put it in the dictionary, the big family Bible.
Yeah, and then it left the color of the leaf or the flower on the paper, and then you could cut it out and glue it on things. Mod Podge. That's what I was talking about.
That's what you be talking about.
Those were the good old days, the Mod Podge days.
Mod Podge.
Is there anything else new that I haven't showed you for a while?
That was most of what we wanted to cover.
Most of what we wanted to cover? Okay, well, fall is kind of wrapping up. I don't remember showing this panel before, Peter. Did we show this panel?
Oh, I can't remember.
Really
we have
pretty.
so much new stuff.
That is really pretty.
What we have.
Where are those pillows that Sandy showed us today during the staff meeting?
I didn't see the pages.
Okay.
I didn't see the pages.
They're back here. Come back here. I want to show you these.
It's a panel.
Yeah.
It's a panel. We have.
Hi, Stephanie.
Hi,
Oh, are you buying something?
I'm buying
What
my
is that?
fat quarter bundle. This
Oh,
new flannel we just got in is gorgeous.
I missed out on that.
Yep.
Well,
Okay, they're right here, Peter.
no, because this is heavier fabric.
Okay, it's like a linen fabric or a
Yeah.
Duck cloth.
cloth fabric. And what she did was, here, this is a panel, and these are about 14 inches big, and all she did was just put a backing on the back and a binding and made pillows.
Whoa.
And she just cut them apart, and she had 6 nice pillows for her sofa for
Nice.
Christmas.
That's nice.
Oh, they were very, very pretty. Now here's a red and white one. And let me turn that over so you can kind of see how it's kind of like duck cloth.
Yeah.
I love that. And see, you could just pretend like you made those if you quilt along the lines. People think you pieced that. You could be faking people out.
Fake and bake. That's a huge panel. It includes two 36 by 54 inch panels. I would love to make a tote bag out of that quilt block one, though.
Isn't that pretty? Now, where in the world did these socks come from? Do you know I gotta have me some socks that say I'll be home for Christmas.
I'm jealous.
On those.
I'm jealous because I about fell over when those came in. I wanted them so bad. We only have 2 pair, and they won't fit my feet.
Oh, they won't? Are you kidding? Usually the Moda ones stretch really good.
You think those would stretch and fit me?
Oh, I think they would.
Because if you get that pair and I get the other pair, then we'll have matching socks.
Whoa! For Meet Me at the Sewing Machine, we could be twinsies.
Yeah.
Oh, I love those. Yeah. Looks like we're selling out of stuff, doesn't it?
We
Our
are.
shelves are getting
We
empty.
are. This is when everybody comes in and gets their
Christmas
projects for
stuff
the winter
and-
sewing.
Yeah. All righty. Well, that's us for this week. We'll be back next Friday for some more What's New. Definitely, because things are coming in every day. All right?
What if they decided they wanted to check out maybe our YouTube channel if they've never been there before?
Okay, they could go to YouTube. Go to YouTube. Go to the search engine and put in Always in Stitches Noblesville. We'll pop right up.
And why would they do that?
Well, because they want to see all the videos. Cappy showed last week, how to do a really fun rag quilt. Easy, super duper easy, fun, quick to do. So if you're needing a quick gift, that's really fun. And what she neglected to say was they are so pretty in baby flannels. Let's go look at all of the flannels.
Oh my
that we have.
gosh.
Yeah, come on.
It just hit me.
Yeah.
Because we do have those gorgeous baby flannels.
I know it.
And Dawn, I was hoping Dawn would tell you guys, but you can meet Dawn at the sewing machine every Monday.
Yeah, that's right.
She has a sewing series.
I remember that now. Now here's the flannel series that she was showing in the video. This is a new flannel line. Oh, and it is really soft.
Yeah, it is.
There's some more down here.
It's Moda. Moda knows what they're doing.
Of course they do. And then here's some wintry tones. Here's some plaids that would just make the best masculine quilt. But look at this. Look at this. Would make such a fun baby rag quilt. Isn't that so cute? I love it. Little giraffes and elephants. Oh, that would just make the cutest quilt. And then this one's really pretty and feminine for a little baby girl. So I think you need to check that video out. If they go to our YouTube channel.
How to make a rag quilt.
And they look on our videos. And Cappy should just pop right up because she just did it not too long ago.
Here's the rag quilt right there.
Oh, yeah, here it is. Here it is. Let's take it off of here. She shows you exactly how to do it.
It's so fast and so easy, and you don't have to have expensive quilting machines to do the quilting.
Right.
Which is what I love about it. That's the back.
Yeah.
And the other side's got the fringe for the ribbon. Or for the front, I mean.
Yeah. So isn't that fun? So I think everybody should at least make one rag quilt this winter. Have you turned your heat on yet, Peter?
I didn't. When I left the house, it was 65 degrees.
And you live in a house with 65 degrees?
I'll wait till it gets to 63.
Woo! It was 67 at my house. I had to turn it on.
Did you?
I had 2 pairs of socks on, plus my booties, plus my slipper booties.
Uh-huh.
And I had on a shirt, a sweater, a shirt and a t-shirt underneath my shirt, and a sweater on, and I was still cold. My nose, I need to knit myself a nose mitten because I was cold.
A nose bikini?
A nose bikini. So anyway, if you haven't turned your heat on yet, you might need you a nice quilt, nice raggy quilt.
I slept with 2 quilts though. I had 2. Yeah, it was a 2 quilt night last night.
Yeah. So
Sherry Collins says that we ran the heat for a short time yesterday and this morning.
Oh, just to get
the chill, the nip out of the air.
Yeah. Okay, well, everybody have a good weekend.
Thanks for watching, guys.
I'm gonna go pick up my friend Tammy from the airport. She's here from Moda, and she's gonna be here all next week. So we're excited about that. And so we'll probably have a bunch of fun stuff to tell you about Moda after she comes and visits. So we've got people coming into the shop. It's very exciting. So come in and visit us, okay? Bye-bye.
Bye.